Hello there everybody and welcome back to another tutorial for Terraria Modding. In this episode I have a few things planned. We're going to be creating a new hook, a new set of wings, and we're going to also modify existing items. So first thing we're going to do is create a new folder, and this is going to be called accessories. And then in this folder, I'm going to create a new folder called wings and another folder called hooks. In the hooks folder, we're going to create the tutorial hook class. And as you know by now, using Terraria.mod loader, using Terraria.id. Public class mod item. Obviously the public overrides set defaults. And now I'm going to teach you a way to save a lot of time when doing this kind of thing. So let's say we want to get all the information from an existing item. What we want to do is item.clone defaults. Then we're going to enter item ID and we're going to copy from amethyst hook. Then we can modify the rest of the stuff. Name equals tutorial hook. Item.shoot speed equals 18f. And item.shoot equals mod.projectile type, open brackets, tutorial hook. And that's pretty simple. Now let's create the projectile. How have I got these done? Okay, just wondering how I had it done. Tutorial hook using Terraria, using Terraria.id, using Terraria.mod loader, using Microsoft.xna.framework, using Microsoft.framework.graphics, and using system. Public class, that's amazing. Public class tutorial hook. And how did I name these ones? Oh yeah, I did keep it so we didn't add the projectile. Mod projectile. And once more, you can do the override method for set defaults again by doing not item, it's projectile.clone defaults projectile ID gem hook amethyst. And you can leave that same. And public override can use grapple. Get rid of the pinwheels there. Int hooks out equals 0 for int I equals 0. I is less than, hang on, less than 1000 I plus plus. If main.projectile I dot active and main dot projectile I dot owner equals main dot my player and main dot projectile I dot type equals projectile dot type, and that's going to be equals equals. If so, hooks out plus plus. Then let's make it so we can have 3 hooks out at any one time. If hooks out is greater than 3, return false, else return true. No need to put an else statement in. Okay, now we can modify the grapple range. Public override grapple range. Amethyst has 300, so we're going to make this, let's do 350. Yeah. Public override num grapple hooks. Num hooks equals 3. Public override grapple retreat speed. Return 15f. Right, speed equals 15f. Public override void grapple pull speed. Then we can do speed equals 5f. And now public override all pre-draw vector 2 player center equals main dot player projectile dot owner dot mounted center vector 2 center equals projectile dot center. So vector 2 this to proj equals player center minus projectile dot center. Float projectile rotation equals dist to proj dot to rotation minus 1.57f. Float distance equals dist to proj dot blah 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 dot length, sorry, while distance is greater than 30f and just checking something, and not float dot nan distance. And I did something wrong, is nan, not dot nan. Dist to proj dot normalize, dist to proj times 20 times equals, sorry, times equals 24f. Center plus equals dist to proj. Dist to proj equals player center. Distance equals dist to proj dot length. Oops, forgot to do this one minus center. Color draw color equals light color. Sprite batch dot draw mod dot get texture of items. Hang on. Yeah, we'll keep it all in there. Tutorial, spelled that wrong. Tutorial book chain new vector 2 center.x minus main.screen position dot x center dot y minus main dot screen position dot y. New rectangle 0 0 main dot chain 30 texture dot width main dot chain 30 texture dot height. Raw color quad rotation. New vector 2 main dot chain 30 texture dot width times 0.5f, then main dot chain 30 texture dot height, helps if I could spell, times 0.5f, 1f, sprite effects dot none, and then 0f. Okay, and then return true. Okay, so let's save that. Let me just have a drink. And let's start getting the items together. So instead of putting all the projectiles and stuff in there, I'm going to put it in the hooks just to make life easier. So I had the numbers here 1 2 3 6 item is item underscore 1 2 3 6. Copy that. Okay, then you need to get, I believe it's under projectile. Actually, let me just check. Yeah, it's under projectile, please. And it is somewhere. That the hook, I believe it is. That's tutorial hook underscore hook, I believe it is. Hook. No underscore, it's just tutorial hook projectile. And we need the chain, which is really annoying to find. Okay, I found it, and that took far too long. It was literally called gem chain. Tutorial hook chain. And I have a feeling we might have to change something. So let's just leave everything as it is and let's test. Okay, I made a small mistake. We are changing this up to projectiles / tutorial hook chain, not hook chain, hook chain. And we are going to move these into projectiles. And in order to make sure this works, we want to click rebuild solution. And then let's test again. I'll be right back. And I named something wrong. We just need to change this to match class. Because if I kept them both the same, it would have messed up. Because both class names are tutorial hook, one's now in projectiles, one is now in thingy, items. So hopefully everything's working now. I forgot how temperamental chains are. Or hooks are, I should say. Okay, moment of truth. There is something missing. Tutorial hook. Tutorial hook. Tutorial hook. They exist. Hook. Hook. Doesn't sound like a word anymore. Let's rebuild the solution. And test again. If it fails this time, I'm going to restart this video. Okay, so it worked this time. Let's just open up our world. And let's tell that to go away, that to go away. Go to items. Mod. Tutorial mod. Tutorial hook. Now, moment of truth. There we go. It's a bit slow movement, but it's actually quite good. As you can see, we have 3 hooks. Then the distance, how far will it go? It goes to about where the dirt wall is. Let's close this out and let's head and create a set of wings. Let's create a new class called Tutorial Wing. Just need to find that here. Okay. Public class. Mod item and using Terraria Terraria.id using Terraria.modloader. Public override auto load. This is the first thing we need to do. Equips dot add equip type dot wings. Return true. Nope, that's the wrong one. Public override set defaults item.name equals tutorial wings item.width equals 32 item.height equals 22 item.value we'll make these 1 gold item.rare equals 4 item.accessory equals true. Public override update accessory player dot wing time max equals, and we'll set this to 250. Public override void vertical wing speeds. Get rid of this. Ascent when falling equals 0.9f. Ascent when rising equals 0.1f. Max can ascend multiplier equals 1.2f. Max ascent multiplier equals 3.5f, and constant ascend equals 0.125f, and we'll have those values. And why is that doing that? Have we missed one? Ascent when falling, ascent when rising. Yep. 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 Yes, it should be doing that. Remember, yep, well, fine by me. Means I'll have to check that later. Public, override, horizontal wing speeds, and we want player, this one here. Oh, that's what we're missing. That's one. There we go. Small mistake I made there. Speed equals 10f. Let's get rid of these. And acceleration times equals 2.75f. So let's create the wing image. Just go back to items, accessories, wings, and first of all let's get the item, and the value for that is, we are going to be just using the angel wing, so 493. Copy that, paste that. Tutorial wing, and we also need to get the accessory for it, which I believe is going to be annoying, I can tell. Oh, it's actually just called, yep, it's just called wings. And the thing we're going to call this is tutorial wing underscore wings. So now if we launch, we should be able to get this to work. And there's one more thing off this I'm going to show you how to do, and of course you're going to fail. You always end up doing it at some point. And we're going to be making the copper short sword extremely powerful, because why not? And the way I'm going to be doing that is through a global item class. Oh, global items class, I should say. So we can edit multiple items as we go through. Okay. So we want to jump down to mod, tutorial wings. Let's also get the hook while we're at it. I wanted to whip those and have it crash. Nope. Interesting. Okay. So they're equipped. As you can see, we can fly up high into orbit. And you can see we're actually flying somewhat so fast that it's failing to update the map. So you'd want to actually lower a lot of the settings for the wings, because this is extremely fast for a set of wings. I really like that you could go slow-mo wings. But yeah. So now let's move on to our global item. So in the items, we're just going to call this global item. Sorry, global item modifier. And in this, we're going to go using Terraria.id and using Terraria.mod loader. Public class global item modifier, and we're going to call this, well, this takes on global item. Now public override set defaults item. Now the reason this item is here is because this helps us define what item is being edited. Whereas if it was more like this, it would edit every single item, also it wouldn't work. Though doing it like this also edits all items. So if you did equals this item, every single item in the game will end up being called this item. So in order to sort this out, we want to do if item.type equals item ID dot copper short sword, and we're going to do item dot damage equals 100. So now that is gonna be a powerful copper short sword, but we can also do it for other items. Item ID dot copper pickaxe, and let's do item dot pick equals 200. Congratulations, you've now got a fast pick. And item dot use time equals 5. Item dot use animation equals 10. You can do this. Now if everything works out, which it should, we should have a copper short sword that will do a lot of damage, and a copper pickaxe which will break through pretty much everything. And you can really use global item modifiers for testing or adding new recipes to existing items, etc, etc. In this tutorial I'm just showing you how to change some settings, and it should be good. The single player A, and now you can see 100 melee damage. So if you watch this, our copper pickaxe is going to take us all the way to hell. Like, we have our copper pickaxe is actually currently a lot faster than a normal gold pickaxe, or even the molten pickaxe. Let's spawn in an enemy. Let's increase the screen size actually for this. Oops. And this is going to be laggy as hell because it always is. Set this to night. And let's summon Eye of Cthulhu. Come on, let me short sword your face. As you can see, it's taking a lot of damage. I'm taking a lot of damage as well. Oops, I did not mean to do that, but yeah. That's going to do it for this episode. If you are having issues with tMod Loader, please go over to the forum and find the... It might already be on the forum, the link to fix it. If not, join the tMod Loader Discord, and it is in the pinned section in general. Do not ask. It is there in the pinned section of Discord. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. Till next time, goodbye.